Well, good morning, stamping friends. How is everyone doing today? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tired this morning. I was up till 3 a.m. last night cutting paper out for that retreat I have coming up. Oh my goodness. I tried to go to bed earlier, but all I could think about was, oh no, don't forget to do this, don't forget to do this. Finally, I thought I'm just gonna get up and be productive, because if I'm not gonna sleep, I might as well be cutting out and creating. So anyway, I'm a little tired, but I do have my coffee break today. I might have to do a double dose. As you know, I like my coffee. So I have a lot to share with you today. I'm so glad that you're joining us. We'll wait a little bit for a few more to come on so they don't have to watch the replay, but I really appreciate that. And I'm going to do another plug for YouTube Lives. Still trying to get to that number so I can do YouTube Lives. So I would love it if you're not already a subscriber, if you could head over to my YouTube channel and just hit subscribe, and you'll get the same thing, same video. It'll alert you when I'm live, but we'll do it via that means, and not Facebook Live then. Oh, so let's see, I have my notes up here. Hang with me till the end though, because I'm going to show you a little bit of my craft room. You know, I usually kind of tidy up, and you know, I always look to see, oh, what are they seeing in the background? But I'm going to give you behind the scenes in a little bit and show you what it really looks like on the other side of my room. Yeah, I'll make you feel right at home. Okay, so today, before I share the project and the new class to go, that's for September, I just wanted to share with you that it's a new month here, and that Stampin' Up! Has another promotion for people who sign up to be a demonstrator, and it's called Get and Go. And maybe I'll show it again when I have my camera flipped, but there's some goodies that are extra if you sign up during the month of September. You'll get 2 stamp sets and 16 cards, everything cut out and ready to go, and then a pack of rhinestones, and it's just a really nice incentive to get stamping with some new products. So I will share with that again, like I said, when I flip the I always want to call it calendar, the camera around. All right, so today I can blame all my mishaps on my tiredness. All right, let's switch the screen, and you get to see my ceiling that will soon be painted. Let's see, and zoom in a little bit. Here's my host code that I always put up there. Hi, Pat Brennan. Oh, Pat was up all night too. Man, we could have chatted. I'm thinking of your sweet granddaughter today who's having surgery. Oh, so let me quick show you what I was just telling you about. I wish you could see let me see if I pull it up. The stamp sets, I looked online to see, because we weren't able to pre-order these, but there are 2 floral sets that are in this set called Queen Anne's Lace stamp set and So Much Love. So I can see them on my computer, but there wasn't really a graphic to show you the larger picture, but I'll keep looking for you. All right. So my class to go is using the fun stamp set called Have a Hoot. And I have some not make and take, but I have some cards that you can see up close so you know what you'll be getting in the tutorial. So this one I'm doing a little bit differently. You can see I only have 2 options this time. Normally I have a 3rd option in there for the PDF and the cutouts, but there's 2 reasons I wasn't able to do that this month. One is because you will see that I'm using paper from everywhere, and I don't know, it's too many different things to order. Like normally I try to use 1 paper pack or whatever, but you will see I am all over the place with these. So you'll either have to use your stash or you know, just order through me, or maybe you have it already and just improvise. And the other reason that I couldn't is I am knee deep in this retreat, and I originally was just going to have the retreat as my class to go this month, because I know a lot of you signed up for this and that's where all my time and effort is put, but I still wanted to offer my traditional class to go. So this month is just the option A, which is you'll get the Have a Hoot stamp set which is this one, and then Hoot dies. And these dies are adorable because you get this cute little spider web that you can add, and there's some fun little dies in there that don't even cut out all these things. You will get all the cutouts for these, but there's some bonus ones. And then I will order these products immediately, and then they will send to you directly from Stampin' Up. Then you will also get the PDF for all 6 of these projects I'm going to show you. And then, like I said, there's no make and take kits for this month, but in the option A, you'll get the product and the PDF for free. The PDF is free, but you do have to buy the product. And then option B is I always have the tutorial only is $10, and you get a little bit of a bonus because there are 6 projects. I couldn't decide, so I just put them all in. Usually I have 4 or 5, but I put 6 in this time. And then I'll send those right away, the PDF, if you get that alone. Just allow a few extra hours in case I'm not right in front of my computer, because those are generated from my computer. All right, so the projects in the Have a Hoot class to go. My goal was to show how versatile this set is, and look at this one. It's really meant as the mistletoe with Christmas, but I turned it into an anniversary or a wedding card. So that's just a fun way to use them, and I just eliminated the mistletoe. The next one is a birthday card, that little owl with the gift. It doesn't mean it's a Christmas gift. You can use it for whatever you want. So this was one of our Creative You cards this month, and I just pulled paper from a different series that we have, which is different than this one. You know, I just pulled all different things just to show you how many different types of cards you can make. This one kind of simulates candy corn. I was inspired by one of my downline for this idea for the candy. She made a totally different project, which I don't have it right by me, but I may share with you later. It's so cute. So anyway, it kind of gives that candy corn look, but the new in colors are fun and easy to work with, colors that coordinate together. And look at this guy. I'm going to show you how I did this. I turned the gift into a tiny little candy corn, and in the tutorial you don't have to hand draw that. I have the PDF cut out, or it's within the pattern, and I'll show you how you can pop this up and still get his wings on. And isn't that cute? You can really put anything in his hand, but he's holding that candy corn. Then the next one is another Halloween one, and these are our new jewels that we have in the holiday catalog. So I turned him into a spider. This is popped up, and this die comes in the Hoot die set with the bundle. And then on the inside, I just pulled a little spider from there. It's actually the same part of that spider, and I just like to sometimes add a little bit on the front. And there's a web embossing folder. I don't know if that's coming through on the video. This one, my sister has a winter birthday, and so I always try to do kind of a wintry card, but you could turn this into Christmas with non-traditional colors. Isn't that blue glimmer paper pretty? This is one of the hot sellers this fall season. They told us from Stampin' Up, and it's not sold out, so you can still get that. And then I don't know if you can see, there's little snowflakes on there, and then I added some more on the inside. And so that's kind of a wintry owl. And then the last one, of course, we need a traditional Christmas one. This again was done in my Creative You class. So if you would have ordered $35 or more, you would have gotten the kit for this. And this is a really pretty metallic mesh ribbon that we have, really easy to work with and tie. And on the inside, you'll find a gift card. So, and there's a little holder there so your card can slide in and out. So anyway, if you order this, you'll get the PDF for all 6 of those projects that I just shared. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is, let's do the project quick, and I'll be chit-chatting while we're going. We are using Have a Hoot. I always try to incorporate the stamp set that is in the class to go when I do my make and take for the first time for the month. So we're gonna make a little Halloween treat, and it just was natural for me to grab my little treats dies, and this die does all the work for you. You can see there's score lines on there. So all we're gonna do is fold on the score lines, and you know, I've made quite a few of these already, and you barely even need tape to hold this together. It just was really designed well, because you just flip these little tabs into each other like that, and then you just add a little bit of adhesive right here. And you know what, let's try the liquid glue this time. But as you know, multi-purpose adhesive glue sometimes clogs, so I always have a pin ready. Usually I leave this pin in here so I don't have to take an extra step and do this. And we'll just add some on this side and then pull it up. Just make sure these sides are, you know, like pull the box in a little bit. All right, and then we'll do the other side. I'll hold this side down while I'm adding this. So what is everyone doing Labor Day weekend? It feels like it should have been this past weekend, but it's next weekend, which kind of puts everything in advance, you know. Our school starts September 8th. They just confirmed that, so I'm really looking forward to Brady going to school, just because the days are long. Oh my gosh, he has way too much free time. So plus he can connect with his friends even more there. All right, now we need to decorate the front, back, and sides of this. So I took the DSP that is with the Halloween and bundle, and I know the word magic is in it. You would think I know them by heart, but in the catalog it's called Magic in This Night Designer Series paper. And I took the bat side, and the other side has that nice floral thing that really wouldn't have anything to do with Halloween, but it is a nice alternative. All right, so I cut this to 1 3/4 across by 2 1/8, and I cut 2 of them. One, I did this before you were here. I just took Versamark with white embossing powder and just embossed boo on there. And we're gonna put one on the front, one on the back. And the reason I went, well, I guess you can make this DSP as high as you want. I made it go higher so that everything would fit on here, the owl and the boo. And then let's put one on the back. Make sure when you cut your paper, your design is going the correct way. Have you ever cut and you accidentally went the wrong way? So like the bats would be flying sideways. Oh, I do that many times, but luckily it's just little pieces, so no biggie. All right, these are even hard to see which way is right up, but these little buggers are only 5/8 of an inch wide by 1 5/8 inch tall. And we will just add adhesive on the back side of these. And we are almost done decorating this with paper. Let's see, the wings are, I think it goes this way. If I can't tell while I'm putting it together, you know what, it really doesn't matter. There's not someone that's gonna say, oh my gosh, I cannot believe her bats are flying upside down. I don't even, do bats fly upside down? All right, now I don't even have a treat to put in here. I'll just grab one from my done one. All right, we are almost done with this. Now the next thing is we are going to use Memento ink. Remember, when you're using blends, that's the best way to color these in, because the black will not bleed. So, and there is a, I'm pretty sure there's a die for this, but the die does not cut the, it cuts off the branch, and I wanted the branch in this one, so I'm gonna fussy cut this one, but I will save you the time because I pre-colored it, but I just want to let you know the colors. So for the moon, I did Bumblebee, and the only way you can get a Bumblebee marker is by buying the Stampin' Right markers, because this one does not have a blend. So you're gonna want to invest. Besides that, you'll get all the in colors with that pack. You'll get 5 colors with this, but that's the only way to get the true Bumblebee color. Then the next color I used was Dark Crumb Cake, and I use crumb cake. Whoops, that's a bad end. My one end is already worn out, but don't ever throw your markers away. Normally what I do is I take, not duct tape, but packing tape, and I will just tape it shut so I don't keep doing what I just did and grabbing for that end when it's dried out. But this one, the other side works fine, as you can see. So that way you can, you know, don't throw your marker away till they're both dry. But crumb cake, I would have to say, is probably my most used blend color. I love the light and dark, and I don't know, I'm a crumb cake girl. I guess I should have worked at Target. They were crumb cake in red. Do you guys refer to things in our colors? You know, like if you're trying to describe to someone what color it is. My daughter teases me because she'll say, Mom, I need to make something for the kids. Do you have goober green? Or she'll make up her own words for them. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious, the words she comes up with. She should work for Stampin' Up, but I don't think they use her names. Okay, I'm digging for one darker. This is dark soft suede. And when I blend, sometimes I don't really rub it around, but I just outline the lines that you already see, and it makes it easy, because a lot of times people go, I don't know where to shade. And so we're not going to do a lot because the image isn't that big. Now for his cape, I just did smoky slate, light and dark. When I originally decided to do the video on this, I was not even going to color it. I was just going to tell you, but it's really going fast, as you can see. So I might as well just color, but I'm not going to cut it out, like I said. All right, and then the same thing, I'm taking the darker colors and just kind of outlining the lines that you already see here. And then let's do his little toes here. All right, and then one last thing, let's use light soft suede, and that's usually the branch color. I know this is a lot of brown in here, but I guess I could have done green too, whatever. All right, when you're done with this, then you fussy cut it out. Like I said, the reason we're fussy cutting is because we want that branch. So I did that already here, like this. And I put dimensionals on already, and we're just going to pop him on the front, and the branch is going to overlap a little bit, which is fine. I didn't cut it off yet because I didn't know where he was going to sit. And then just take your paper snips and snip off the branch, and we have one more little piece here. Let's put that right here. We got to put that moon in, which this will be die cut out if you use your dies, because there's a little extension for that. All right, one last piece. We need to decorate the top of it. Let's put a Butterfinger inside. I can't believe I still have a Butterfinger here in my craft room. If I would have remembered that, it probably would have been gone. Then we're just gonna string this metallic mesh ribbon, which, you know, at first I thought, will I use this that much? And, you know, I found that you can use it for many different things. It doesn't just have to be Halloween, but it does kind of have a spider web look to it. So we'll just tie that up there, and it ties so easy. My favorite part is when you tie it tight, it doesn't really let go, like it stays nice and tight when you tie. And then I always, some people cut their ribbon beforehand. I always leave it on the roll. I just feel like you can save a little bit of ribbon, and then you can trim it so that it's even rather than trimming both sides down. All right, there's our little treat box for Halloween. So you may want to think of making, I don't know, 150 for your trick-or-treaters. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine cutting out that many? But for the special people in your life, and you don't mind, you know, fussy cutting in front of the TV or whatever, killing two birds with one stone, this is a fun little treat box for them. So there you have it. I will have the links on my blog. Now, I am going to take my camera and turn it around. Like I said, I have, you know, my little spot is, you know, pretty clean, and you see the background. Let me grab my phone again. I'll turn this around and put it on me. Let's see. Okay, now, oh gosh, I need to keep it this way, sorry. Yeah, this is not going to be a pretty sight, but I want you all to feel at home because you might be thinking, my room is never tidy like that. But let me show you behind the scenes what it looks like. Okay, and I'll show you some of my organization things. Here's what you don't see. This is things I'm working on. This is a big mess. These are my kitchen cabinets. When we remodeled, I pulled them in here. We turned this bedroom into a craft room. This is that Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And this is available to all customers today. You could buy it as a demonstrator earlier, but today this baby is for everybody. All right, oops, I have a second one here, a little electric one, but I have helpers here helping me, so that's my backup one. Oh, I have hugs here. Imagine that. And there's actually some in the bag. That's surprising. All right, so then over here I have maybe things I've been working on, maybe things I want you to see, and just showcasing, you know, some of the things that I've done. I need to revamp that. And then over here is my ribbon storage. Now, this little trick is pretty easy to make, I guess. My husband made it for me, but what it is it's actually rain gutter. There's no dowel in there, and I used to have one of those dowels that you string all your ribbons on, but you know what? For me, that really wasn't practical because every time that middle spool was empty, I had to take all of them off, take that one off, and then put them back on again. And so this one, I can just grab what I need and go. Now, usually I have them, they look a little tidier. I put little needles in here so they're not hanging all over, but this is reality here for me. All right, then my printer, and I have my silhouette machine that I use a lot, especially while I'm prepping for events that are larger and I don't want a fussy cut. They're shapes that Stampin' Up! Doesn't have, but they're just little things that I need to cut out anyway, and I will be sharing things that I've cut out once I can reveal the Cozy Craft Retreat items. Then this is how I store my ink and my blends, and here's all my shelves, and I don't know, that needs a little bit of tidying too, but you know what, it serves a purpose. And you can see my favorite color is Coastal Cabana. That's why I have this wall done in that. So anyway, that's the behind the scenes. I just wanted to give you a peek and see what's going on really behind the camera that you don't see every time. I think that wraps it up. So I'm going to post my class to go so you can get information on that. But it was really fun sharing with you today. I hope you guys have a great week, and you know I'll be back on Friday again, Friday morning. So Tuesdays and Fridays are the mornings that I like to do my Facebook Lives, and then you can just kind of see what's going on in my neck of the woods. All right, well, thanks you guys. Have a good rest of your week. Bye-bye. Whoops.